Hello YouTube and fellow Star Wars collectors! On this episode of Toys Are the Way, we will be taking a look at a vehicle from the Legacy Collection days, the Vulture Droid from the Clone Wars. If you're new to the channel or a fan of Star Wars collecting, be sure to smash a like on this video, remember to subscribe, and make sure to ring that bell to stay notified. And a special thank you to my channel members, your support is greatly appreciated. Welcome back everyone. Today we'll be taking a look at the 2009 Vulture Droid from the Clone Wars, a brilliant release that still holds up very well in today's collecting world. This was released back in the Legacy Collection days and would later see a not so great Phantom Menace repaint as part of the Walmart exclusive 3D line. As many of you know, I'm always looking to expand my collection, and lately I've been eager to build up my Separatist forces, so naturally I needed to add this one to my arsenal. So with that being said, let's take a closer look at the Vulture Droid. Taking a look at the packaging, we have a classic Clone Wars style box with a die-cut image of the Vulture Droid and a tagline that states the insert converts into a diorama, which was very common during this glorious age of world building and vehicles. We have a nice illustration of the Vulture Droid on various sides of the packaging, the Star Wars and Clone Wars logo up top, with some Phase 1 clones depicted in the animated style on the opposite corner, followed by an additional tagline that highlights the firing projectile feature. On the back of the box, we have a small description of the Vulture Droid and a series of numbered images that further highlight the vehicle's play features, such as the pop-up droid head, firing missiles, flight mode, and articulated ground combat mode. Taking a look at the contents of the packaging, we have a cardboard tray that slides out and holds the vehicle in place with a series of paper ties, while the projectiles are stored in a plastic bag that's been taped down for safekeeping. Instructions are included, but fortunately no assembly is required. Simply load the Vulture Droid with missiles and you're ready for battle. As mentioned earlier, a cardboard insert is included in the packaging and can be used as a backdrop or diorama if you choose to do so for your collection or display. Unlike plastic twist ties that are more commonly seen in older releases, a sharp blade or scissors are needed to cut the tissue paper ties in order to remove the Vulture Droid and load up a total of 6 missiles, 2 projectiles on each wing, and lastly 2 on the underside of the ship. Taking a look at the Vulture Droid fully assembled and out of the packaging, we have a really nice addition for our Clone Wars and Droid Army displays. The Separatist color scheme looks superb with the numerous paint applications, symbols, and markings that can be seen all over this vehicle. The white, 2 shades of gray, and royal blue paint apps are done with clean lines that have hints of weathering with the paint chipping away and can be found from top to bottom and side to side on this release. The firing missiles can be activated by 2 buttons found on the top of the vehicle's body, while the button needed to animate the pop-up droid head feature is located on the underside of the vehicle. The head is articulated with a decent range of motion, allowing it to be turned side to side and up and down while clicking into place, a really nice feature that allows for a variety of display options. To put the Vulture Droid back into flight mode, simply push the pop-up feature back down to lock it in place. The articulated arms are meant for ground combat mode, but the feature can also be used to spread the wings slightly, setting them into attack position as seen in Revenge of the Sith when missiles and buzz droids are launched at Anakin and Obi-Wan during the opening battle. It's rather impressive that Hasbro was able to deliver a Vulture Droid that actually has the ground combat option, and this is by far the best release in terms of the quality seen on the joints in my opinion. While it's not perfect, snapping the wings back together, aligning the arm, and pressing down firmly will lock the wings back into flight mode and keep them centered in place between the 2 small notches sculpted on the main body of the vehicle. While this does work pretty well, it's still not perfect by any means. Seen in both Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith, this color scheme is by far my favorite look for the Vulture Droid and checks all the boxes for nostalgia within my collection room. The sleek and aerodynamic design of this Separatist starfighter is a must-have vehicle for any fan of the prequel trilogy or animated series. Armed with firing missiles, articulated wings, and an articulated droid head, this battle droid will wreak havoc on your shelf displays. As mentioned earlier, the articulated wings can be set to attack formation and can hold the pose with ease, while later versions of the ship seem to suffer from quality issues that do not allow the arms to hold their pose and can cause the wings to sag downward. Regardless, the articulated arms are an impressive addition to the vehicle and allow the Vulture Droid to stand in hangar bay or zoom through battle. Although I would not be opposed to some retooling where the swivels and joints are replaced with a snap and turn mechanism that would add a bit more stability in my opinion. This would also be a crucial upgrade that would ensure any and all Vulture Droids could stand with greater ease and allow collectors to rest assured that their collectible will not topple over someday. But for now, I'm very happy with this particular release of the Vulture Droid from the Clone Wars, and it's standing very proudly with the rest of my Separatist forces. I hope you've enjoyed this video and checking out the latest addition to my Separatist shelf display, the Vulture Droid from the Clone Wars. Feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you already have this vehicle added to your collection, or would you like to see it re-released in the Vintage Collection someday? And don't forget to drop a like on this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps and is always greatly appreciated. Thanks everyone, and may the Force be with you.